feeling we will not be seeing any chickens tonight.
Oh, I
inside
guess
circle.
not. Well, you don't like chickens?
It's not that I don't like chickens. We all love chicken.
Yes.
However, when you get yourself involved in Muay Thai, you cannot be a chicken.
You cannot. Indeed, you've got to be prepared and you've got to be mentally ready. My name is Gurmami and I'm joined by John Ramdeen. How you doing, John?
I am thrilled to be here in the nation's capital to watch the science of 8 limbs.
Heroes Combat League here at Sala St. Marco. The event is called Spring Beats, and you know what? It's I don't think it's spring yet, John. It's still winter here in Ottawa. What's it like in Barrie?
It's basically the same. We live in the same city. It is April, and there's still snow.
Yes, it's Canada, eh?
I know. What can you say? We saw Jared Allen, 1-0-1, representing Angry Monkey. Would love to get his feet wet and impress the audience tonight, but you know, it's easier said than done. There's an array of emotions going through these athletes because they have to impress their coaches, their supporters, and more importantly, they have to get a victory and keep themselves safe.
How important is the mental preparation prior to a fight?
Well, that's what they say it's all about, that a fighter can lack in physical tools. They don't have to be the fastest or the sharpest, but if they have that iron will, it can get them through certain dangerous situations, and you would imagine that that would be the first thing that a coach would focus on, is get their fighter mentally strong.
And tonight we're going to be seeing all sorts of fighters, some who are just debuting here in amateur Muay Thai. And it's great to see that the MTO is here. This is an MTO sanctioned event. We have a doctor and a nurse on site, and that's very important for the growth of the sport, obviously being an amateur sport here in Ontario.
And for all the people that don't know, that are listening, that are watching, MTO, Muay Thai Ontario, trying to take charge to make sure that the athletes are safe, because safety, of course, is paramount. And we see Patsy Bhavan, representing Westside Muay Thai, looking for his first victory.
And fighting out of the blue corner,
quickly made his way
with a record of 1-0-1 and representing Angry Monkey, Jared Allen. And fighting out of the red corner, making his in-ring debut and representing Westside Muay Thai, Patsy Bhavan.
Kick things off with an exhibition matchup.
That's always great to see demos and exhibition. What do you think the purpose of an exhibition match is?
Really, it's exactly that, just to showcase the art, really allow these athletes to get some experience. Because, as you pointed out, some are really just getting their feet wet for the very first time. So I think this can be an overwhelming experience for a lot of fighters. And as they say, this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. They got to be ready for the long haul. And hopefully these athletes are really drinking in the entire experience. Sounds of Muay. And I love tradition. When you see these athletes paying tribute to some of the coaches and athletes that have come before them, to respect and honor the art, I love it. 3 2-minute rounds.
Although there's technically no winner in this match, I think the fans are going to gain from this by watching two athletes demonstrate their skill sets,
and that's what I love. And you and I were having a conversation before about it, and sometimes I don't care who the winner is. I just want to see the beauty of the art inside of the ring. And there's times where I'll watch fights on television, and I won't even. The fight's over. After 3 rounds, I'll go to the washroom and I'll forget to come back for the decision, because in my mind, I saw what I needed to see.
That's interesting.
Jared Allen in the blue corner. His adversary, Passy Bavant, in the red. A stoic look on the face of Bavant. I'm sure a lot of nervous energy between these two young athletes. And we are underway.
Oh!
And Jared Allen comes to close out the show before it gets going. And the crowd, I think, going to get their money's worth right from the get-go. And an overhand right landed after Allen's coach called for it. Referee steps in and separates the two. And you just gotta love the aggression of Muay Thai.
They certainly have a lot of aggression, and they have a lot of youth on their side. Both of these gentlemen, I think, are under the age of 25. Jared's corners telling him to show his opponent how to box.
And we saw Bavant landing a couple big haymakers.
To the body!
Yes, indeed.
Fans are popping for that. Big knee to the body.
Von stalking. Allen coming back, changing angles. That left hand scoring almost at will. Some aggressive clinch work displayed by Jared Allen.
Allen, I believe, has the reach advantage, and he's utilizing that quite well.
Well, to be honest, he also has experience advantage. He's been in there already a couple of times. His opponent hasn't been.
Right.
So he has some data that he can rely on. As round one comes to an end, the two fighters going back to their respective corners.
Allen finished that round with confidence. He was just staring at his opponent, knowing that he had an upper hand in that round. Who do you think won that round?
Luckily, I am not a judge. They're sitting here ringside, but my unofficial scorecard would certainly have to go to Jared Allen. I think he was more aggressive. I think he landed the cleaner technique. But right now, it's just an opportunity for him, as I mentioned before, to get his feet wet and figure out what's working. And I feel that the left hand of Jared Allen is one of his best weapons, and the fact that he's willing to take risks. We've seen him leave the safety of the earth a couple of times and jump through the air. Will we see that leading into round two? I have a feeling we will.
Right from the get-go, eh? Angry Monkey. Versus Westside Muay Thai out of Ottawa.
And look at that. I say that. It's Vaughn who is the aggressor. Gets to the center of the ring quickly. The two tie up. In the corner of Allen saying work him from the outside. Vaughn looking for that tee. Spinning back kick attempt. Misses the mark for Allen. Referee once again stepping in, breaking the two clinched fighters. Vaughn stalking. Allen moving straight back into the ropes. Landed that low kick to the lead thigh. Vaughn again hammering away. Scores with a beautiful left hook.
To the body with the knees. The fans are popping for this.
Excellent body work by Bouvin, smashing the ribs and midsection of Allen.
I think Bouvin is gaining some confidence
I
here.
have to agree. I think he realizes Allen can't hurt him. He's dealt with this before in training.
He's consistently attacking the body. Bouvin is.
A very different round 2. And as I say that, Jared Allen comes out on fire, looking to make a statement in the last seconds of the second frame. And the crowd liking what they're seeing thus far here in the nation's capital.
Great round there, John. Who do you think? I'm going to put you on the spot every time.
All right.
Who do you think got that one?
Again, anybody watching at home, do not listen to me. But if I have to go with somebody, I'll have to say the tide shifted. And based on what I saw, Bouvin maybe stole that round. Not sure.
I would agree with that,
yeah,
for sure. He was definitely more aggressive and more consistent in his pacing there.
And I like that he kneed the body, he punched the body, and he had a certain mindset of attack, and not be overwhelmed by his opponent. And we seem to get that from him, which means even though this is an exhibition, somebody can leave here sending a message to everyone in this audience. Even though the fight will go to a draw, if you win this third round in the minds of your crowd, you've won the fight.
Big time.
They're going to change angles, and another jumping attempt. Land that teep in the body. Jumping front kick, whatever you want to call it. Spinning back fist scores. Deceptive move by Jared Allen.
Bouvin is almost he's almost not impressed with Allen there, calling him over.
Yeah.
And they clinch now.
The referee diving in once again. It's a deep breath by Bouvin. Swiping left hand. Both fighters exchange kicks.
To the body.
Coming in, trying to trap his man in the corner, doing some excellent work in the clinch. Smashing up Allen with the knees. Allen trying to land with combinations. There you see it.
Oh!
Jab cross hook. Bouvin trying to work through the pain.
He just ran across the ring there, Ramdeen. Do you see that? He just ran across. Throwing everything he had there, Allen.
Some fancy moves. Is he trying to send a message to the judges? Perhaps so. Are we seeing a fading Passy Bouvin? I will tell you that Passy certainly is not passive in this fight. He wants the job to be done.
Great match.
Excellent bout.
Great way to start the event here at Heroes Combat League Spring Beats. I can't believe that's an exhibition
Yeah,
match. It's a
exactly.
demo match.
Exactly.
These guys went 110% out here.
Gaining valuable experience, and I certainly would be excited the next time both of these guys step foot in the cage, but maybe more so from Jared Allen. There was certain aspects of his game that I really enjoyed. The fact that he's willing to take risks and spinning back fists, jumping kicks to the body, his combinations. Maybe this a young man that we need to keep our eye on.
Definitely, and each time he did that, the audience was just
They responded.
awe. They popped for it, you know.
So we are awaiting the official decision from the commission.
Now, John, when you see fighters taking risks, what does that tell you?
To me, it It explains a level
Ladies
of
and gentlemen,
confidence
let's have
that they've
a
done
round
the
of
technique
applause
so
for
many
these
times.
two amazing fighters in this exhibition fight.
Great effort by both competitors here, and we hope to see them again here at Heroes Combat League.